Hello everyone, welcome back to good old AI the Somnium files. Now, this might not be the final episode if this Somnia, no, Somnia is the plural. If this Somnium is as long as Myths and Legends portend, this might be its own episode. Talk. Let's talk the talk and walk the walk, shall we?
Can you tell me what you know about the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know. I don't know anything.
The same answer. It seems suspicious.
You think, Iba?
According to the info Tama gave us, she has to know something.
Would you like to show her the evidence? It might cause a reaction.
Let's show her some evidence.
Alright, this means I have to pick what evidence to show her, correct? This could be very trial and error. Currently, Amame has a secret which she covers with a lie. When her hidden truth is uncovered, the veil of lies crumble. Alright, let's approach this. What evidence am I
It's Amame.
potentially presenting here? Let's go on ahead and do 1/5 because I think this is going to be a bit difficult.
How about what Amame said in yesterday's sync?
Let's confirm the details.
This is the information Ryuki got from Amame during yesterday's sync. nirvanA collected genocide is what Mame said.
She has to be talking about the nirvanA initiative.
I agree,
Yes.
she has to be.
We should show her this.
I see, so this is going to be an easy one as a tutorial of how to work this. Here, on top of time spent for selections, every time you use show, time will be depleted. When you are correct with show evidence, the current total spent time will be depleted. Look does not deplete time, so organize your information and choose wisely. I see, yeah, they're going to give me this one. So that way I can be introduced to this new system.
nirvanA collected genocide. Though it was in a dream, you were talking about the nirvanA initiative, correct?
It was just an internet rumor.
What site was it on?
She's not saying anymore.
I would like to keep questioning her, but I don't think we have anything that can draw more out of her.
Let's check other locations.
Other locations, you say?
According to Tama,
The characteristics we are looking for are something related to sound, something damaged,
That's the Vokman.
and right side only.
Something damaged, huh? From a certain time, Amame blank blank. The blank blank blank. Got it. Very clear. Alright, let's stand here and... Well, let's go for the Vokman first, because I know that's sound. Oh, they've already separated it out for me. Interesting. Well, let's go for the Vokman first, because we know that's related to sound and it's important to her.
A cassette tape player.
it's the one Mame always has on her.
Press play? That usually works out.
Oh, this song.
It was a gift from Gen.
Mame.
It has affected her emotionally, but she is still not responding. The evidence was related to sound. Why not try it on this?
Oh, you
What?
mean
The
present
Vokman?
the evidence to the
Yes,
Vokman?
it might trigger a change.
Okay,
A Vokman.
sure. Bit of an odd prospect, but, nope. Key information in sound. I see.
Why? It's Mame's voice.
The sound was distorted in the beginning. I was able to make out some words.
Yeah, duh. Karu's words.
Oh, it disappeared.
We got the evidence. It should be fine. It's not information she got from the internet.
No, she got it from
Let's
Karu
show
directly.
Mame again.
Yeah, this should be presentable. From a certain time, Amame started having blank. The blank blank blank. Very blank. No, not this? What do you mean? Okay. This? Ah, shoot. Oh, I didn't even see that down there. Whoops.
Amame,
Okay, I'm gonna bomb this.
You heard about the nirvanA initiative from someone.
We're gonna go ahead and get some trial and error out so I can skip it later.
We have an
when I
idea
have the
of
correct
who that
answers
person
ahead of time.
was, but let's set that aside for now. In any case, you couldn't forget what you heard. In your dream yesterday, you
By the way, the
said
background here is really cool.
nirvanA collected genocide. Amame, answer me. What is the nirvanA initiative?
I don't know.
Okay, here's the next one.
The intersection between the warp and left.
saw him without the mask. Interesting. Why? Was she secretly a member of NICE? Or was she secretly a member of the Order of Percent? A blank has no blank. Even so, blank blank.
Stop!
Okay, it's one of these.
I don't know anything.
What's this?
This is Amame's defensive reaction. She really wants to hide something. However, it appears to be permeable. We
Okay.
are one step closer. We should continue to evaluate how she reacts to get the information we are looking for.
Let's look around. Looks like a lot changed.
I was
We
about
are
to
looking
mention little
for
elephants.
something related to sound, something damaged, and right side only.
Something damaged? I'm gonna assume it's this over here.
It is in pieces,
Yes.
but I can determine that this is some kind of occult magazine. This was not here before.
It was
Why
not.
is it in pieces?
Doesn't matter. It's damaged. Let's piece it together. Bingo.
A book on Nai's teachings.
She was a member.
Mame? Do you have some kind of connection with NICE?
I read about it online.
That is not possible. This information is not available online.
Is Mame lying?
Yes.
Duh.
I wonder why the occult magazine turned into that book.
Perhaps due to this Somnium, everything is presenting a false appearance, hiding its true identity.
A false appearance.
Hey Mizuki, doesn't this book look like just the right side?
Oh, can we use the evidence?
From a certain time, Mame started having recurring dreams. The blank, blank, blank. I see. So she delved into occult subjects to figure out
Nice
why her
teachings.
dreams were
Only the
recurring,
right side.
and she uncovered knives. That's what happened. Okay. Interesting. Fair enough.
This is the truth?
That seems to be the case. That doll was the one in the NICE president's office. If Amame knows about it,
Ah. I didn't recognize it
Mame,
at first.
did you go to the president's office?
She had to
well,
have.
Amame,
I always talked about it with Iris, the secret society of knives. I was curious, so I went to seek them out.
I think
that
it's a little
means
bit
she
more
could have
complicated
heard about the
that.
nirvanA initiative from Tokiko.
Maybe it was so insane to her that it scared her, and she wanted to hide it.
If that was the reason, she could have simply told us at this point.
Yeah, true. There's another reason she can't tell us.
She's a participant. After all, how likely do you think it would be for her to be able to overpower Tokiko, or even Terror for that matter? That would be rather unusual. The people blank.
Mizuki, you have 5 minutes left.
Yes, yes, yes. And we do not present evidence yet. Alright. I think it's gonna be the person.
This is suspicious.
Who is it?
I'm gonna show evidence and see what we can do here. I think it's this. This. There we go. Alright. This is all an
Amame came
educated
into
guess on my
contact
part.
with you and subconsciously stored information related to you.
You must
The
be
reason
Tokiko.
the doll appeared in this Somnium is because Amame went to your room, and the reason Nai's teachings were found here is because she met you, which would make you Tokiko Shigure?
The code to the basement is 4901095.
Huh?
Interesting.
It is Tokiko. We should ask her what relationship she had with Amame.
Yeah, let's show her the evidence.
Interesting. The people, what happened, the places. Alright. What is the evidence that connects Mame and Tokiko?
By
Nai's
combining
teachings.
the book was the
I know
left.
that.
I'm curious.
The code. The elevator code.
Amame,
which means
Have you
she's
seen a
been down
book
in the
of
cathedral.
Nye's teachings? They only exist in Nye's facilities, and the broken glass doll, that was in the Nye's president's office, Tokiko's room, and you knew the access code that only Tokiko should know.
My question is, why did Tokiko give Amame the code?
What happened between you and Tokiko? Tell me everything, Amame.
Well,
Ah, back to the television.
I saw everything.
Oh, this is just showing us what
If you
happened.
don't
The
do
actual
as
memory.
I say,
Or close
I'm
enough to
sure
it.
you know where this is going.
Right.
I can't run from it. I need to do it.
What kind of position was she in that Tokiko needed to blackmail her into doing something? What does Amame have that Tokiko and Terror needed? A question with no answer has no blank. Even so, blank blank.
I knew it. Amame was being threatened by Tokiko.
Well, we knew that earlier.
Stop!
The question is, what did they need from her? I don't even care about the why or how they were blackmailing her. It was what... Well, okay, I do care about the why, but...
I don't know! I don't know anything!
Wait. Tokiko was murdered.
What are you trying to say?
Yes, she would.
Mame would never do that.
Tokiko had some kind of
Mizuki, you have
leverage
to let
over
go of personal
Amame.
attachments in this
Some
business.
kind of secret. To keep her quiet. That would be motive.
No.
Oh, and one more thing. Date was explaining this at the Enda household earlier.
Yeah,
Amame
revenge.
has motive to kill Terror as well.
I just don't think she'd be able to overpower terrorists, so that would be a fairly interesting
Her father
prospect.
was killed by Terror.
Andy's Komeiji.
Alright, so now we go... I'm going to guess it's the body bag, because this could be right side.
This is exactly how he was found.
So his body is inside the bag.
We're gonna open this, because I think that's the correct move. I want to double check and make sure
Yonaharu
it's the
Enda.
right-hand side.
She saw the mutilated body of her
Although
own
he could
father.
be something broken if you look at
It
it that
must
way.
have shaken her to the core.
She was pretty off, I remember. Totally zoned out, like she wasn't even there.
Not an
That's to be
unusual trauma
expected,
response.
though. It's not the kind of thing you just forget.
Right.
We got info from Tama regarding when the body was found.
Let's show that evidence.
Oh my goodness, that's
A body
double...
bag.
Oh, wow, that's gonna be gross. Yeah, I made a mistake. I think it's this one? Nope. Ah, shoot. This one?
Mizuki,
I am.
I am not thinking this through. I'm an idiot. That was a whole minute gone, but again, I'm just kind of sussing out the actual the
Terror's
correct
Iron
answers here.
Mask.
6 years ago, at the studio, I saw them. I was trying to untie Ryuki.
I
and
just didn't know that I'd get a
they
double
came
timing
in,
from opening the bag.
pushing a stretcher.
I was just trying to confirm.
So I ran.
Ah, well.
But they caught me. Next thing I knew, I had a gun pointed at me.
Right. We established this already as well. This isn't news.
as Ryuki suspected, Amame had contact with Terror, Uru. At that time, she probably did not realize that inside the body bag was Komeji's corpse. But when Ryuki regained consciousness, Amame saw it, and...
She realized the man in the iron mask she saw was the person who killed him.
yes.
You knew this. A question with no answer has no right or wrong. Even so, blank blank. Oh, now we have to play with the iron mask. Oh, we've got a lot of options now. It's gotta be his outfit, right? What's this over here? Headphones. Nah, it's gotta be his outfit.
It is a jacket belonging to Andy's Komeji.
We still have the double timing? Why? Is this just permanent?
Huh. There is something here. A receipt from a discount supermarket. Cream Everest Flan. Super sweet heartburn cafe au lait.
That's not a nice name for a
Blood
cafe.
sugar raising
Oh
super
my
chocolate
goodness.
donut.
That wasn't the evidence I was expecting, but at least I
3 minutes left,
was correct
Mizuki.
about...
Careful now.
We finally got rid of the double timey. Amen to that. Alright, so... Andy's liked sweets. What do we do with that?
It's Uru's eye.
I don't know what to do with this. I'm missing something. Do I need something from Shoma's headphones?
Shoma's head.
This maybe? No. No, I don't need to be here. I'm locked in. Okay, so that means I must have... Not this yet? Interesting. That's the... Okay. I should have guessed that, to be honest.
Huh. I can hear something.
That was on me.
Since Shoma's gone, I'm gonna borrow this. I'm sorry.
Why? Oh, that,
Shoma's
the robot.
Mame took Shoma's robot with her?
Yeah, to put the body on in the
I
field.
used it to go shopping. That's it.
No, we know we were putting down a body. Trident, huh? Half the mask. She did see his face, or at least half of it.
The center circle at the stadium. It is highly likely that it was that monowheel robot that carried Uru's body there.
I want to know how
Right,
she
but-
overpowered Uru,
Without using the slicer, it's
or
impossible.
how she knew the slicer existed.
Mame didn't know that the slicer was
She had
in
to
the
have known that
basement
it
of
was in the
Horodori
basement.
Institute.
I don't know about that.
I think she's much deeper in this than I was even originally anticipating. Alright, let's see how far we can press. There's eyeballs here.
Huh?
Let's see how far we can press with what we have. We have the half of a mask. We have the trident. Maybe the
It's an
trident?
orichalcum trident.
Let's stab the iron mask with this. I think that might be the
Why?
solution.
Well,
I want to avoid pointless actions right now. Please understand.
But that's... Oh, that's just gone. Okay, never mind. Interesting. Well, after the
A
robot, the
wrench.
wrench is the next likely... Ah, shoot, no. It's not the next... That's not what we need. More eyeballs.
this is from
Did
6
she
years ago.
solve this?
It's the sign that was stabbed into Jin
She
Furue's
had to
body.
have. She got the code, actually.
The QR code leads to the ViewCube video. It was linked to the QR video.
Right.
It takes me to the QR video page.
Right.
Mizuki, you have less than 2 minutes left. Please
fine.
hurry.
Sun.
Read the sign.
Frey to free. Perhaps meaning a fight for freedom. Free could also perhaps be referring to moksha.
Why a double? Doesn't
The
matter, I guess.
iron mask.
It is the left side. Or, depending on how you look at it, the right side of the wearer. Indeed. Let's call it the right eye side.
Show evidence. Any evidence we can get from the broken mask? Right side secret? Hey. I'm figuring this out. Look at that. I'm proud of me.
This is the statue at Horodori Institute.
But we know she's been there. There's the code. Oh, for the basement. Yep.
Nothing looks off about it at first glance, but there's gotta be something.
We should search this place.
She was there at the time? Or did she follow Mizuki? No, that wasn't Mizuki. That was Quartz. Quartz and Leon down?
Huh? I thought I heard something.
I think you're just hearing things.
That's why Leon was willing to work so much with her. Ah, that was Amame. She was here. Okay.
It is a little past 12 a.m. on the 13th. This is the conversation that was held in the basement of Horodori Institute.
So, what we were hearing.
Oh, it was Mizuki
Was
that time.
Mame?
Okay.
If she was not present, this conversation would not have played. Amame knew how to get to the basement. I suppose she was headed there on that day too.
So she was
But
already
she
on her
heard
way
your
there.
voices and scrambled to hide.
Why?
Why?
Why were you there?
That's where Tokiko's left half was.
Oh,
correct?
she wanted to grab the other half of Tokiko's corpse. She left it behind.
Are you accusing me?
Yes. I still don't have an issue with this. I'm still willing to let her off
We
scot-free.
have this much
but
proof. I think you have an idea of what Amame
I
did.
know exactly what Amame did. I just
Mizuki.
don't know
Hey.
why she was let in on
Yeah.
this.
Mizuki, you're an Abyss investigator. You need to face the truth.
I know. I'll do this right.
A question with no answer has no right or wrong. Even so, blank still dwells on blank. Alright, what evidence proves what Amame did? Well, the Komeiji-liked sweets is completely useless at this particular stage. We have this.
Mizuki, enough
That's-
already.
Shut up!
That's not it. Yep. Threatened by... Yep. Nope. Nope. Okay. That is not what I was expecting there.
Amame, you killed Uru to get revenge for your father, correct? But Tokiko saw you
I was
and
gonna say,
blackmailed
Komeiji
you.
liking sweets is kind of
You
irrelevant at
killed
this
her
point.
to keep her quiet. Then, you left Tokiko's right half in the president's office.
Ah, I see.
And the left half remained in the basement of Horodori Institute.
You're not so smart. So many mistakes.
Interesting statement. That's a fairly violent process.
I need to carry it.
Yes, but how did she manage to kill Uru? Choose an answer. A question with no answer has no right or wrong. Even so, blank still dwells on what could have been.
Mame.
You're less sane than I was expecting, to be honest. So far, it's been a pretty common, calculated decision-making throughout the whole thing, and then you do this.
Mame, what's wrong? We're wrong, right? You didn't kill anyone, did you? Please tell me you didn't do it.
Shut up. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up!
Mame.
What would you have done? Can you honestly say you wouldn't do the same?
I probably would, to be honest, if I were in her position.
Really? You always make the right decision? You don't know anything. Don't talk to me like you understand!
After what she's been through for 6 years? Yeah. 6 years of that? Nightmare? Yes. I absolutely would have. In her position, I would have done the same thing.
This place is...
Mame?
the Enda household.
But when?
I'm sorry.
Oh.
We're getting a divorce.
What are we going to do then?
I hate to ask you to do this, but you need to choose which of us you'd like to stay with.
You want me to choose like right now?
I'm sorry. It's all your daddy's fault. I wasn't making money. I caused trouble for your mother. I'm really sorry.
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
It depends on who you're more attached to, really.
Which is worse to lose? The father or mother?
I suppose she's asking you to answer the question like she had to.
Mother.
I chose to go with Mom.
Yes.
But if I chose Dad,
Things probably wouldn't have
I'm
been
going
too
with you,
different.
Dad. You need my help. So I need to look after you.
Thank you, Amame. I'm so glad to hear that.
If I chose my dad, I wonder how my future would have been different.
That's not a healthy mindset to be in, wondering what could have been different. Because we can't go back and change it. It can unravel you. Very
I'm going
quickly.
with Mom. Mom works really hard. She needs my help.
That's true, isn't it? You need to take care of your mom.
I love your comedy, Dad. I'm always on your side.
Thank you. Daddy's gonna do his best. Just you watch.
I do feel bad for Komeiji. He didn't do anything expressly wrong. He was just trying to be a comedian and just happened to appeal only to a very specific audience. A question with no answer has no right or wrong. Even so, Amame still dwells on what could have been, yes, and that's the problem.
She must
You
feel
can't let it
guilt for
go.
her decision. But she did nothing wrong.
And she started
I
to
can
unravel
understand that
over
would bother
years,
her.
longer than 6 years.
What's next?
You got a prize at a contest? That's amazing,
She's acting
Shoma.
as a surrogate mother
It
to
was
Shoma.
always your dream to make a robot. Good job.
Yeah, thank you. It'll be a good memory. This might be my last time.
Last time? Why?
I used so much money to make that robot. Dad wanted a new outfit for work, but he's been putting it off. I can't be asking for stuff for my robots.
I see.
So she began footing the bill from her wages from Sunfish Pocket.
If I work after school and on weekends, I can make like 100,000
That came up
yen a
last
month,
game, didn't
maybe.
it? How often she works.
With that money, I can buy robot parts and a new outfit for Dad.
You're here for the interview, right? You want to work the night shift?
Yes. I want to make a lot of money.
How old are you? If you're in high school, I can't make you work late.
She lied.
Huh? Be truthful and be poor. Or lie and make money. Which would you choose?
Another
her-
question.
Unlike the previous question, where she had to choose between a parent, which is an excruciatingly difficult decision to make for any child at that stage, you know, assuming the child isn't living on their own at that point, it's an incredibly difficult decision for a child, and there is no right or wrong answer to that one. But for this one, I can understand why she lied to make money. Why?
I lied in order to work, but if I didn't... I see. Okay. Oh, the other jobs were too low paying. But I have some free time, so I'll come home and eat dinner. If we cook at home, it would save money, right?
You don't have to do that, but I think Dad would be happier about seeing you than the money.
Oh, Amame. I didn't know you were here.
Welcome home, Dad. If I saw my dad more, would I have noticed his problems?
Oh, definitely. But again, it's still a decision in the past that you can't go back and change, so dwelling on it means nothing.
It's okay. I'm 20 years old.
You look so young. Well, the more popular you are, the more you get paid, so good luck.
Okay, thank you.
I may actually get through this in one sitting. Maybe. Since the seconds are not pressing on my time.
She wanted to work, even if it meant lying about her age. No, she needed to work.
She really cares about her family.
Yes, I can completely understand her decision here. And then, what's the next major decision you dwell on?
Oh, Amame. Sorry to call you so late.
It's fine, I just finished work. Are you okay?
What?
I was watching that one show on my phone. Faith to Face. It got pretty crazy.
What happened?
Right.
This must be where he lost his
I'm
his
okay.
gig.
I did see
Oh,
half
that
corpse,
show.
But
You sound
I know where we are.
upset. Should I come see you? You want me to be with you, right? That's why you called.
no, that's not it.
Are you sure you're okay?
Yeah, don't worry about me. You be careful too. It can be dangerous out there at night.
For all his faults, he at least tried to be the best father he could. He just had a dream,
I'm
and
gonna
it
go
didn't
see
work
Dad.
out.
I need to support him.
What's this call?
Mommy, what should I do? I'm scared.
Oh, Iris.
That's right.
You
Iris
were
had a
there
really
too,
hard time with that.
right?
Yeah, I saw the dead body. So can we meet right now?
Now?
Please? I want you to be
Iris
here.
definitely took it harder than Komeiji.
What would you do if your
Ah.
best friend and your family asked for help at the same time?
I
You could
see.
only choose one.
You chose Iris.
I chose my best friend, but if I went to go see my dad,
That wouldn't have changed
Iris,
anything, in my opinion.
I'm really sorry.
He wasn't
but
really that shaken up about it.
I need to go see someone.
Understandably, it was traumatizing and definitely something he would need to talk about at some
He
point.
needs my help.
But Iris,
I need to
not
be
only
there for
being
him.
younger, but being a bit more naive,
Okay. I'll be fine.
she definitely took it a lot harder.
I'm
So
sorry to ask you for such a
I'm
weird
gonna be
thing
really
out of the
honest. I
blue.
think Amame made the correct decision at this point.
I can stay on the line, though. I'll be listening.
Mommy, thank you.
If I went to see Dad, maybe he wouldn't have died.
This isn't the point that his fate was sealed. It was when he took that half of Uru's corpse. That's when his fate was sealed. That's when he was
Okay,
doomed.
I'll be right there. Iris, where are you now?
Thanks, Mommy.
That one, well, I can understand why she would question it. That one didn't matter. That was not a decision that mattered in terms of the long term. And this is where it went south.
Amame regrets this, too.
Mommy.
I don't blame her at all for this.
The book.
But
I don't want to read this.
This world is only a simulation.
Why was Tokiko so interested
You
in
could have been
Amame?
saved by this truth, but oh well. I'm going to tell you what I told you in the basement again. I saw everything that you
Right,
did.
but why did you want Amame
If you
as
don't
a foe?
want me to reveal what I know, do as I
What did you want her
say.
to do? This is the canker
What are
that
you going to
gnaws.
make me do?
On the night of the 12th, I will use the slicer to take my own life.
Interesting.
What?
Okay.
No. Tokiko killed herself?
All right.
Afterward, I want you to take my right half to the president's office.
She was just setting up for the illusion.
Leave my body on the desk. Use the hidden elevator when coming here. I will
The
explain
elevator
how
code
to use it
is
later.
49010.
I will tell you about the master key
59,
and
I
access
think?
code.
Why do I...
That's not all. There is more I need you to do. You know what will happen if you decline, don't you?
Which do you choose? Have your biggest secret spilled? Or be part of some dangerous plan?
I suppose how she managed to kill Terra
I had
is
to
relatively
obey.
irrelevant at this point.
I had to do what she said. I understand. I can't run from it. I need to do it. This is it.
Uru Somizuki.
Yes, this world is an imperfect one. I was put through much hardship, but it's all a simulation after all. As long as I can reach moksha, all will be well. The teachings of Nais are absolute, as is the prophecy.
Hey, can I ask one thing?
Yes?
Are you really Terror?
Yes, I am.
How did she meet
What
him
of
like
it?
this?
Do you remember what happened on February 13th, 6 years ago?
Of course. I will never forget. That was the fateful day I met you.
Okay.
You were a witness to
We already
history.
knew that.
You are worthy to know our ideals,
Ah.
which is why I invited you here.
He's delusional.
Enough about
More
the
so than I
past.
was expecting.
Let's talk about the future. A ViewCube video will soon be made public. nirvanA X. Many people will
He
watch
called
it.
her down into the basement where he'd been living for years.
Those who see it will collect in a predetermined location.
Why?
The first step for all mankind to reach moksha. I want to share the excitement with as many people as possible. At this important place, the intersection between the warp and weft, that's where the scene can occur. And the nirvanA initiative will become reality.
I know what he did. I saw what he did. He came to the studio with a corpse on a stretcher.
In the mask.
This is magnificent. Don't
And
you
he
think
thinks
so?
because she's lost her father and seen the whole process that she'll be a believer. Why he thinks this, I'm not sure.
Why? Why? Why do you just laugh about it? The daughter of the man you killed is right here, right in front of you. He killed my dad over some stupid teachings and prophecy. He ruined Shoma's life and mine.
This is a really extreme instance of delusion, really, if you think about it, because he's convinced, he's so confident in this idea of the nirvanA initiative that he believes that even though he killed her father, she'll accept his teachings just based on the apparent glory that he sees in this. So that's fairly odd.
All his fault. All of it. Someone important was hurt in front of me. Make the person apologize.
He wasn't going to
or
apologize.
Get revenge.
He would never have apologized. He was so
You.
self-justified.
It's all your fault.
As far as I know from reading psychological stuff, though, obviously I'm not a professional, but as far as I know, having your delusions go that far where you believe that other people will see where he believed that other people would see this so-called glory, that doesn't strike me as being too improbable.
To make you suffer the same pain.
And she would have passed this by on the way down to the room. Which of course just goes to show you how dangerous delusions can be, not only to others but to yourself as well. Delusions in general just are very destructive when they're taken
Regardless
that
of the
far.
motive, Amame committed a serious crime. That cannot be overlooked.
I'm willing to overlook that.
I know! But this is just too much. If she never got involved, it wouldn't have happened.
I mean, she just did the
If
country a
only
favor.
she chose her father over her mother.
No, I don't think that
If
would have changed
only
anything,
she
honestly.
saw him more. He might still be alive. If she never ran into him again. If she didn't follow him. She may not have killed Uru. If that didn't happen, Tokiko wouldn't have used her. But there are no ifs in
Exactly.
this world.
And to wonder, well, there are ifs in the future, but there are no ifs
You
in
can
the
agonize
past.
over it all you want. But
Or there
you cannot
there
go
are
back
ifs in the
and
past, but
change
you
your
should
path.
not examine them. It leads to nowhere.
That is the truth of this existence.
I chose this path. I had to choose this path. Of course I feel guilty. Of course I'm scared. But I did it. I did what was best for me.
I totally sympathize. Like I said, if I were in her position,
People attack me for it. I have no regrets. I have no regrets.
no, you wouldn't be like this if you didn't have any regrets.
Mommy.
I somehow made it through the whole thing. Purely by accident of design. As in, I accidentally stumbled into the design and it carried me through. Yeah, no way was I gonna have any remaining time after all that. My goodness.
Mame, I think I understand. Uro Samazuki, Terror, was killed by you, Mame. And Tokiko wasn't killed. She set herself up on the slicer and took her own life. But I'm still not clear on some things. Will you talk to us?
I mean, at this point, we've already gotten the big secret out of the way, so at this point, everything else is small fry, really. Why did you do that? I'm kind of confused about this. Yes, but why? Why did you basically come... Oh, that was part of Tokiko's blackmail, wasn't it?
Tokiko ordered me to do it.
I was gonna say, Tokiko needed the illusion to continue.
And that's why I sent you the message on Nile, Mizuki. Because Tokiko told me to. I sent the message from the phone she gave me.
What about Uru's right half on the ritual platform at the cathedral?
Probably either...
I didn't move the body.
That was Tokiko directly?
It was Tokiko.
Okay.
I don't know why she did that.
She wanted just that half of the body. She didn't want us to know about Uru being dead.
I'm guessing she wanted to hide the right half of the body for some reason.
What does all this mean?
Tokiko forced Amame to send the message, so it would be Mizuki who found Uru's left half.
And for an unknown reason, she hid the right half.
I think that was also part of the illusion.
5 days ago, on February 10th, I got a call from Uru, telling me he wanted to meet me at Horodori Institute.
Right, and Leon saw you go in there, I believe.
He called himself Terror. 6 years ago.
Right.
I met Terror at Studio Devaita, so I knew it was him.
Terror was the one who killed your father, Yonaharu Enda.
So, you met him with the intention of killing him?
Well, that explains why you didn't talk to the police.
I don't know. I don't know what got into me. I knew I hated him, but... I don't think I wanted to kill him.
Probably the reason why she very likely agreed to meet Terror was for some measure of closure. It must be incredibly difficult to have basically to witness the corpse of anyone you care deeply about, in this case her father, but it would be very difficult for someone to witness that corpse, know that they were murdered, and not know why, especially since at that point very little about the half-body case was known at that time. So it was a seemingly random thing with a clear plan behind it. Obviously there was a plan behind the whole thing, but she didn't know that. So from her perspective, meeting him would give her the answers and closure that she was probably missing for the past 6 years.
I wanted to hear what he had to say. I think he wanted to brag about his plan. He had a smug look on his face when he was explaining it to me.
The nirvanA initiative? Well, why you, Mame?
Mizuki, do you remember Uru's diary?
Not about this. I met the person of my destiny.
On that day, at the west door of Studio Devaita, Uru
Did he fall in love with her?
Amame. They were face to face, close enough to touch. It is possible that...
Uru fixated on Amame.
That's kind of creepy.
I don't know. She didn't tell me. On February 10th, I knocked out Uru.
Yeah, that'd be a pretty short drag, too, because that's just right outside of his room where he met her.
After the machine
I recognized the computer he was standing in front of.
Me. Tokiko was standing there.
I saw everything. Shall we make a deal? I will give you some commands, and you will follow them. If you don't do as I say, I'm sure you know where this is going.
Her first order was to move the right half of the body, Tokiko's body. It was on the night of the 12th that I moved her. I went to the basement of Horodori Institute and found Tokiko's body there.
And you had just finished moving the right half of the body when Mizuki and Leon discovered the left half still on the slicer.
She specified that I move the body to the president's office. She told me, put the right half of the body on the desk, and about how to get inside the room. She gave me the master key to the staircase as well, and how to use the hidden elevator up to the office.
And that's who Ryuki saw there.
Well,
I've documented what you did and gave
I
it to
kind of
one
figured
of
it
my
would be
most
something like that.
trusted subordinates. If you stray from my commands even slightly, that evidence will be sent to the police.
I see.
She didn't give me any orders about the left half, so I just left it on the slicer. I was curious though, so
And
I
that's
did
when
take
you
a
heard
look.
Mizuki and Leon talking. And that's when Mizuki heard you. I see.
I committed a crime that I can never take back. I can't reflect, repent or apologize. Nothing will fix what I did.
I don't know. I think it was the move to
No
make.
matter what my reasons were. I killed a human being. But I couldn't forgive him for what he did.
Yeah.
Man who killed my father, all for some plan. What's that about anyway? Some stupid plan? That's why my father had to die.
Mame, I understand how you feel, but think about how Shoma and Genny are going to take this.
I know. I know that. I know that they trusted me. I know that I betrayed them. Thinking about them hurts so much. My chest feels like it's going to explode.
Yeah, see, she does have regrets.
And Komeiji, too. I'm sure he didn't want you to avenge his death.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Everyone. I'm so sorry.
Alright, but we still don't know where the nirvanA initiative is going to be taking place. Interesting.
Damn it, what do we do?
We need to stay calm.
Keep a level head and think.
Where the weft
Can I
and
ask
the...
a stupid question? Why did terror slice people in half?
Why does that even matter at this point?
Just think about it. Why?
Because the slicer was in the basement?
No.
Yeah, but that's not the reason.
There are plenty of other ways to kill.
Uru despised Jin and Chikara because they took his organs. So he wanted to kill them in the cruelest
There
way
are
he
crueler
could
ways
think
of killing someone.
But why kill Komeiji the same way? Because he took something important from Uru. 6 years ago, on February 11th, Komeiji took the corpse from the rooftop amusement park in his suitcase.
That...
Right. Jin's left half.
And that must have angered him, maybe. But that amount of anger would be nothing compared to what he felt for Jin and Chikara.
Yeah, that doesn't compute.
I recall something Tokiko said.
What you call the HB case is but a small part of the plan.
That's exactly what I'm talking about. The three of them were sliced in half as part of the plan. There must be some kind of meaning behind the bodies being cut in half and left in specific places.
Let's see. The right half of Jin Furue's body was the one that fell from the ceiling of Dvaita, right?
His left half was found at Misatan Rooftop Amusement Park, like we said earlier.
Chikara Horodori's right half was found in a Sekiba High classroom.
And his left half was found at Yoyagi Park.
Andy's Komeiji's right half was found at Studio Dvaita, just like Jin's.
And his left half was also the same as Jin's, on the stage at the Rooftop Amusement Park.
I wonder why.
Why put Komeiji's body in the same places?
It hadn't occurred to me because I had initially assumed, well, for the right half at Studio Dvaita, I assumed that was kind of to, I originally assumed that was to kind of show that no one is safe. You try to blackmail terror, this is what happens to you. That was kind of my original assumption. And for the left half, I assumed it was because that was where Komeiji took the half of Jin's corpse. So I assumed it was kind of revenge on Komeiji.
The location
Replace
must
the body
have been
you stole.
important somehow.
Jin Furue's body was disturbed and removed from the scene by Yoneharu Enda, aka Andy's Komeiji. There must be some kind of significance to replacing the body at that location, this time using Komeiji's.
I don't follow.
That's where
What
the
does it
test
mean?
run was held.
Chakras are points. By definition, a point cannot be reduced further. It cannot be severed from itself. So the chakras will remain, tethered between the left and right sides of the body, like a string.
The intersection between the
Warp and the weft. That's what it is.
That's where
That's
the
the
scene can
phrase.
occur.
Well, that would mean...
The nirvanA initiative is happening at...
Where will the nirvanA initiative happen? This map will assist you. Use this to infer where the plan will take place. When you figure out the location, close the map and tell everyone. Right. So. Alright, I gotta think now. So, we have the Misatan department store right here. and we have the Studio Divida. So here is where Misatan is. Studio Divida is here, so it must be happening at wherever that location is. The stadium. It has to be the stadium between the warp and the weft. That's my answer. Is that not right? Oh, is there multiple locations I have to check off? Could be Yoyagi Park. Oh, wait, hold on. No. I forgot about what's-his-name's body. Alright. So we have... Let's check these off in order, right? We found... what's-his-name's body here. Chikara's. We found... half of Uru's body here. We have, of course, the two halves of the Misatan department store and the two halves Studio Divida. Then, at the Sekibahai... yeah, it has to be the stadium. 100% it has to be the stadium. Because all of the corpses are, or all the halves, are centered around that area, and you've got split here, split here. Alright. It's happening at the stadium. The stadium, incidentally, also has the fortunate benefit of being huge. Can hold a lot of people there. A lot of people to go crazy. Yep.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We have our answer.
Right.
The rocket carrying TC Purge.
It will be launched from...
That's right, a stadium.
No, it won't be launched from. It's going to launch to the stadium. There's going to be a lot of people here, I think. Soon. Oh. I shouldn't be surprised, but I somehow am. Pre-recorded.
Terror.
Uru Samazuki.
Interesting. Alright. Now, even if the world is a simulation, that doesn't necessarily mean you have a real body in the real world. If this world is a simulation, what's preventing you from just being one of the NPCs? Real talk. Only the player character has a real body. And there's no guarantee that you're the player character.
There was a code in the nirvanA X video that indicated the time and place of this plan. We were never able to crack it, but it probably would have led us here. The plan was probably to have everyone who cracked the code assembled here.
And then unleash TC Purge.
Collected. Genocide.
Currently, the stadium is surrounded by riot police.
Well, that's a good
Barriers
thing.
have been erected over 500 yards out in every direction. Even the police and National Guard are not permitted in this no-go zone. It should help mitigate the spread of TC Purge.
Guess that's why no one's here.
Alright, there's a problem right now in his logic. Now, according to his belief system, this world is a simulation, and therefore none of this is real. By that logic, once humanity reaches moksha and the simulation breaks down, theoretically the world ceases to exist at that point and we all return to our real bodies, according to his theory. He is operating on the assumption that a majority of mankind, or at least some of mankind, are PCs. Or player characters, if you're not up to the lingo. Now, even assuming only a part of the people in this world are PCs and have a real body in the alleged real world, this stadium does not really exist, so this cannot become a holy site as it is not real. The simulation will break down and this stadium, along with the rest of the world, will cease to exist as we would all theoretically be returning to our real bodies, which of course isn't how this works. Terror has flubbed his own logic. Either he doesn't really truly believe in this, or he's just indoctrinated so far that he doesn't realize the flaw in the logic, which is probably the more likely of the two.
Yeah, we need to do something about the rocket.
But... where is it?
I
It's
attempted to
right
scan
there.
the area with X-ray, but I did not find anything.
I guess we'll have to look harder. The rocket has to be around here somewhere.
Should we get them to help? They seem like they could use something to do.
Iva, what time is it now?
11:20 a.m.
40 minutes till noon.
Okay. I mean, he'll have put the rocket where the warp and the weft are in the stadium.
Leave the people to me. I'll get them all at once.
How?
You two, go look for the rocket.
Huh?
What are you talking about? Well, Date is blind in one eye, and Bibi, you're... Don't worry about my heart. I'll be fine. But... enough talk. Let's get going.
Yeah, let's get groping.
What?
I mean, let's get going.
Mizuki, please allow me to terminate Date after all this is over.
Not if I do it first.
Even I was surprised by that one. One of those guys was not holding his weapon properly. That guy right there isn't either. Do these people actually know what they're doing? Like, why they're here? Or are they just following orders? I'm really interested in that answer.
No one's gonna die. I loaded it up with stun rounds.
That really wasn't a concern for me at this point. I'm going to be really honest. Just saying.
Let's go.
Oh, I should probably get ready for some QTEs.
Yeah.
I mean, the guys with the lasers are probably of primary concern. Ah, the usual, I've got a gun, let me approach you. I'm ready for QTEs.
Don't just stand there. Thanks, baby. Is your heart okay? I told you, I'm fine.
Immediately has a heart attack.
Let's go.
Dottie just shot at nothing back there. Also, you've clobbered guys in more numbers than this. What's the hesitation now? I goofed that. I gotta admit, they trapped me. They got me. I'll give you that.
Mizuki, are you okay?
Mizuki!
No, that was...
No.
Yeah, they bamboozled me. I'll admit, I fell for that one. We can. I fell for that one. Hook, line, and sinker. Holy cow. Really? You know, I was thinking to myself right beforehand, what if it's not down? It wasn't. But I thought it too late. Okay, here we are back again, as in olden days. See, these guys approaching from melee range makes sense.
X-ray activate.
You shouldn't need... Oh, well, I suppose.
Kim, I'll assist.
Flashbang bullet? Really? Nope, that's not a flashbang. Flashbangs don't make people electrified. I love these weapons. They make no sense. Oop. Almost good for that one. I didn't see the A and D coming at the same time. At least they were actually firing their weapons. Do I have to QTE for her too? That was unnecessary. Ah.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Sorry.
You hang back.
But I can't!
I'm not saying it for your sake. It's for Mizuki! Please, don't die. For Mizuki's sake. Well, I guess technically you're also Mizuki, but...
Date.
Anyway, heal up here. Got it?
Do I QTE for him? What are we doing here? Police are finally firing their weapons at him. That was a good kick. Oh, his eye patch came off. And she's got the easy guys with no projectile weapons.
Date?
Don't be distracted.
You're stronger than all of us. You can take care of yourself.
Are you gonna go help Date?
Without me, he's ineffective. He needs me. Or else...
Got it. Leave this to me.
That's gross.
It is so nice to be home.
Why'd you come back?
To retrieve my stamp collection. I do not want to have to start over. It appears that you require assistance. Need a hand?
I don't need your hand. Well, what I could use is your eye.
Understood. I am with you, Kaname Date.
Good. Let's go.
6 o'clock, Date.
Go. Okay. I actually hit shift there by accident. I think I grazed it. Well, I'll take it. I'll take it. That's a nice boot. Good tread. Nice gloves. Good grip. There's another one. Dead.
Where's the rocket?
Look for the warp in the weft. What did I tell you? Center of the stadium. I believe I said that out loud, but I might have been thinking it. But I knew it. Also, how the hell did they set this up? Oh, yes, they were working on it 6 years. Okay, no, never mind. I got it.
What the?
Makes sense. Nope.
Rocket?
That is not a mere rocket.
What is it? Looks awfully rocket-like to me, but, you know, on no authority.
goddamn ballistic missile.
Oh. That is slightly different. I'll give you that one. I like how my mouse is just hanging out here. There we go. That, I'm guessing, was useless.
The bullets.
They're not going through.
A barrier?
Analysis complete. What Terror said is
So, non-metallic objects pass through it then.
What do we do?
Let me finish. Terror specified metallic objects. Therefore,
If you use your body, we can get through.
correct.
How fast are you?
Sounds easy enough. Phoebe and I should be able to destroy the rocket with our bare hands.
Yeah, he did kick down that tree at the shrine.
Let's go.
They're back up?
You can't be serious.
Why?
Insulation. They are all wearing insulated suits.
Now, for the guys in orange and the guys in white, I can believe that. But these random mercenaries wearing black...
But what if Phoebe and I hit him?
So, why aren't they going on each other then?
Lila, how much time do we have?
20 minutes.
We're running out of time.
To get close to the rocket, we need to do something about these guys. But stun bullets won't work, right?
We'll have to use brute force.
I agree. Sorry, people, but... Huh? What are you going to do?
Isn't it obvious?
I'm going to break their bones. Bullets.
Switch them to real ones. Don't worry, I'm only gonna shoot their limbs. What's this?
I've seen this before. It's optical camouflage. But it's okay. If you use thermo mode,
You and Date can. As for the other Mizuki,
I'll be fine. I'll think of something.
Something?
It's fine, let's go! Date, let's go!
Is there going to be more QTEs? She should just focus on the rocket while the other two deal with the thugs. Yes. There are QTEs. I knew it. I was ready. I mean, it doesn't matter, but... I missed the tab. I, again, don't think it matters. Ooh.
Get rid of them.
Roger that.
Kept you waiting, huh?
Oh, please, don't show off.
Ryuki, Tama.
We're still talking about a bullet wound through the shoulder here. Yeah.
Guys, you took way too long. What the hell were you doing until now?
Sorry. The riot police stopped us.
We only got through the barricade with...
Ah. Yeah, I kind of figured the thermite would be coming in.
You're here
at this
too?
point. Not at this point specifically, but at some point. Let me rephrase that. This point is an exaggeration, but I kind of figured it'd be showing up at some point. I just love that he's carrying around a giant key. I'll be really honest. It is such an out-of-the-blue reference that I was not expecting.
I can explain.
To protect Amame.
To avenge my father.
We won't let
What
terror
are you
win.
holding? Oh.
We're gonna ruin his stupid plan.
So, yeah.
Okay, I'm glad you're all here, but Shoma too?
What? Are you saying I
He's
can't
got thermite. Leave him alone.
Well,
If you think that, you're mistaken. He has the most powerful weapon here.
you mean
The detonator. It has a fingerprint lock, so only I can use it.
the detonator? For...
Yeah.
Yep, the thermite bomb.
Mizuki, think about it. Do you think destroying the rocket will really stop the plan?
I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Even if it's prevented from taking off, I'm sure Terra rigged it to explode.
Which would still spread TC Purge.
So what's
The wind
plan B?
would carry it.
And ultimately,
Yes.
the damage would be the same.
I
There
agree.
would just be fewer initial infections.
So what's your plan?
That's where the thermite comes in.
A thermite reaction can
Right,
create
you would
temperatures
theoretically
up to
obliterate
3,000
all
degrees.
traces of TC Purge with
TC
extreme
Purge would get
temperatures.
burned up in something that hot.
Yes.
It's the only way to stop it from spreading.
Isn't the thermite bomb made of metal? How is it going to get past the wall?
Don't worry, that reflecting wall must be controlled from the inside somehow.
We just gotta get in and break whatever device controls it.
And that will stop it from working?
Hopefully.
Ideally. That is theoretically how that works, though. Look, you've already flubbed your logic. Get out of here. You have no idea what you're talking about. Yeah, explain to me how this stadium's going to become a holy site. Tell me that, Spud. Yeah, you have no clue what you're talking about. Also, he has a really annoying laugh.
I'm home.
Iba, what are
She
you
just
doing?
says that to everyone. Don't take it personal, Mizuki.
Get over here, you're gonna get caught! Thermo mode running on all cylinders. I can see
So,
it
what
all.
about Date?
Indeed.
So, why did you come back?
Date rejected me.
What?
I don't need you. Go help Mizuki.
That guy. We're running out of time, everyone.
I mean, if he's got a porn mag, he's pretty much all set.
I don't think any of you can see the enemies except Ryuki. But if you apply enough force, you can break the camouflage function. So I'm gonna lead the way.
Follow your lead and beat up anyone we see, huh?
Wallop them after you make them visible.
But not you, Shoma.
Huh? Shoma, you need to stay back. If they get to you, we won't be able to use the thermite.
Fine.
Okay, you all ready?
Yeah.
I'll need your help.
You got it.
For the future of mankind.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's fucking go!
Ooh. Good job, Leon. Busted out some real, actual language. So proud of him. Here's Oda just chilling out here. Ah, Moma's here. I didn't see him there. If this suddenly became a strategy game, I'd be down.
Yeah. Let's go!
About your shoulder. Well, the armored car doesn't really care if people are invisible. Let's be really honest here. He has to time it correctly. I like how she's just chilling on the back of Moma. How many people... I can't speak right now. How many people do you think he just killed by accident?
What is that?
I just found it. Is that Moma's?
Maybe.
Well, who cares where it came from? Do it, Kizzy!
Oh my goodness.
Here I go!
That's a scary thought.
Come get some, motherfuckers!
Oh, they're dead. Oh my goodness, that was hilarious.
Where are they?
Oh, somebody bled. Probably Ryuki.
Ryuki! Ryuki, hey!
Mr. Date,
Ah, of course we have the death music playing.
please, stop him. My crimes will never be forgiven.
What the hell are you talking about, Ryuki? You know I've already forgiven you.
Mr. Date, thank you.
No, Ryuki, don't die on me! A hero of justice can't die! That has always been the rule! Ryuki, come on! Ryuki! Ryuki!
Ryuki!
Mizuki, we don't have time. Take care of Ryuki later.
Damn!
It's basic strategy, Mizuki, come on. Oh goodness. I'm ready. We're playing MSG music.
Iva, how much
I'm
time?
sorry, MGS,
5
excuse me,
minutes.
pardon me. I got my letters wrong. We just started. This is the same 3 meters that we're running in a row.
Mizuki, less than 3 minutes.
Quiet! I know!
Mizuki, go on ahead.
We'll handle things here.
Yeah, please run the same 3 meters you've already run through 4 times.
It's fine, let's go! What?
Interesting. Who is this? Ah, the samurai duel. Oh. I was ready for the enter that time. That wasn't a regular person. Iba is metal, correct? That was it? Oh, the barrier dropped because it needed to launch. That's a different story altogether. This should be interesting. I have a sneaking suspicion
It's okay.
that...
We can still make it. Huh?
How do you propose on making it with a moped? Oh.
What are you going to do? Do you even need to ask?
I'm interested to see how she's gonna pull this off. The flying moped. Alright, fair enough. Didn't see that one coming. Of course, this is likely going to kill her. Just saying. Can't get that kind of velocity.
It can't be.
You out of gas? You need to reach terminal velocity. What are you doing? Not terminal velocity. You need to get through the, what's the word I'm looking for?
Mizuki. Baby! The bomb! Got it!
I was expecting a QTE. So basically, Mizuki's moped just had more gas in it. Oh, goodness. Oh, goodness. This is a... That was unnecessarily difficult. You have no idea. Oh. It's a good thing I work out. For Pete's sakes.
Shoma! Now! Detonate it!
Now let's count the survivors. Oh, they made it. All right. This is just Moma, who literally did nothing but sit there.
Success.
What was that little glitch there with Tokiko?
Thanks, Mizuki. Same to you, Mizuki.
Jeez.
And now we have to address the fact that Ryuki got shot. Also, they also have to figure out what exactly they're going to do with Mame, because technically she did commit murder. So, what's going to happen with that? I'm curious how this epilogue runs. Because not everyone here theoretically gets a happy ending. Theoretically. I mean, they could just drop the charges on Mame. That wouldn't be too difficult. Look at that derpy smile.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
Good job, you two.
How long's it been? A week now.
I know. I'm still feeling all tingly about it too.
It'll wear off in 6 months or so.
What'll wear off? Hold on. Whoa, that was... What happened to my mouse sensitivity? What? Did I accidentally hit a button? Yeah. Yep. Alright. About Maruko.
He's an AI ball, just like Aiba and Tama. He's shy, so he doesn't talk much.
Why did your eyes roll into the back of your head?
Sometimes. He's just introverted.
I wonder what she's doing about now. Well, I'll let it be.
What do you mean? What?
Oh, that. We weren't able to completely recover the memory, but...
The days I spent with Aiba, we at least got that.
That data has been re-uploaded and re-implemented. I now have memory of that time.
That's lovely. Not one of my chief concerns.
Why?
Well, isn't it obvious? We were able to solve the case because I worked really, really hard.
Oh, patting yourself on the back, huh? So uncool. Uncool.
Not as uncool as your underwear.
My underwear has nothing to do with it. And excuse you, my underwear is really cute.
I want to see.
Really?
Oh, grow up. I didn't mean it like that. It's just for my future reference.
No, Pewter, you're digging yourself a deeper hole. No, just thank you for stopping while you were still ahead.
Why
Barely.
were you hiding her? You could have just told me.
In retrospect, yeah. But there was a reason I couldn't tell you. If I told you that, I would have to tell you everything. Not to mention, Mizuki is my secret weapon. She's like my personal ninja.
It was all about the ego trip for Boss.
But Ryuki knew about BB, right?
Yeah. I didn't want him to find out, but...
He saw us. Mama and I were shopping at the supermarket.
I told you not to call me that.
Who cares? They already know. Mama, huh?
Are you jealous, Mizuki?
No, that's not it. Pewter, you're going commando?
I'm over here.
That's not what I meant.
He's gone. Don't let it eat at you forever. There was nothing you could have done.
But...
I'm not sure he's dead now. That they're fond of these kinds of bait and switches.
About my pay.
This again?
But...
Well, I do have to praise you for a job well done. So, I have a special present for you both.
A present?
It was left at a special place. You should find it.
A special place?
Your friends should know what I'm talking about.
I don't know what you're planning, but I guess it's not a bad idea to see everyone again. Well then, yeah, let's get going.
Okay. I mean, I've got the time. We might as well epilogue, right? We'll go here first because it has nothing to do with anything as far as I know. So we'll go here first and reminisce. Never mind, I thought I was going to the temple. Okay, never mind, I've goofed. You! I'm not sure how to react to you.
Mr. Chieda, nice to see you.
Oh, Mizuki Kuranushi.
Please don't call me that. I'm supposed to be called Big Sis.
It would be a little strange to call you that.
Do you remember me too?
Of course I do. You were only 3 when the Okiura family took you in. I never thought that girl was really you. Both of you have grown so much. You two used to cry and cry. Now you're both police officers. I'm proud that you've grown up to be such good people.
You're full of good cheer and everything. I want to know why the hell you're here.
Yeah. I wonder. I kind of just wanted to be here.
What?
Screw it. This is my last chance. I want some more screen time.
What are you talking about?
Mom! Mom, are you watching? Look at me!
Maybe she's contracted TC Purge.
We should let the authorities know.
That's funny. Well played. Yes.
Please, don't ask me about that. I've already told Kizuna everything.
Wait, run that by me again?
Your adoptive mother. She gave me a message. Male is 5.4.
What?
Yes, that was me. I didn't have proof, but I suspected that they were doing morally questionable research.
Okay,
there.
so you did try to put a stop to
And
that.
that you two were subject to it. I wasn't ignoring the signs. I only noticed it a few years after you two came here. And I acted on it right away. I went straight to the police. They told me they couldn't do anything without proof. So I leaked the information to the press, which led to the Institute being closed.
That's why you're so upset at the police force. They couldn't do anything to save the children.
I did it for the two of you.
And
But
you're
didn't you
very
help
fond
it
of children.
reopen?
He genuinely cares for children. I'll give him that one.
I'm having trouble following your logic.
Yes, that. I spoke to your cohort, Ryuki, about this. Human experimentation is intolerable. But the other research being done at Horodori Institute was extremely valuable and
So you
had
still
a bright
believed
future.
in the original well, he still believed in the research that he thought was going on.
There were many hardworking people there that had nothing to do with what was happening behind the scenes. And at that point, the two of you were no longer affiliated with Horodori Institute, which is why I provided the
He
money
just
for the
didn't know about
reopening.
the secret chamber underneath the Horodori Institute.
I did it so I could keep an eye on them and prevent them from continuing their illicit research. You don't know? It's called Purge. DNA
TC
treatment.
purge is a variation of it.
This is not the same as TC.
No, but I
purge,
suspect
of
that they
course.
discovered TC purge through that
TC
research.
purge was a virus that was
Yeah, I was gonna
created
say.
using purge
They
technology.
just adapted the DNA of some other
Even
virus.
now, I don't think financing Horodori Institute was a mistake. They were able to create the technology for Purge. That technology can save countless lives, including yours.
What?
Last year, we developed a revolutionary
That's why he was so gung-ho about the technology. He wanted to save BB.
With this, genetic diseases that were previously too difficult to treat, for example, severe congenital heart diseases, are now curable.
Baby, that's great news. Your illness can be cured. Oh, good. What is it? Well,
She's never planned out her future. She didn't expect to get to this point. So for her, this is a shock because suddenly she has a future, which is not something that, yes, overall it's a good thing, obviously, but she's not prepared to have a future. She's never thought that far.
it's just so much to process.
That's it.
I'm happy
It's going
for
to
you,
be a shock,
BB.
and now she has to think about things that she's never thought about before, like. She has to now reevaluate her relationships because now she no longer is certain to die within X number of years.
Yeah, Mr. Chieda, thank you.
No, I wanted the blurb.
Mr. Chieda, we're going to get going now.
Come back again soon. And please, continue to keep an eye on Kizuna.
We will. Yeah, of course.
You were both bundles of energy, I'll tell you that much. You ripped the swing right off its chains. And Mizuki, you tore the pipes off
And
the
he
jungle
was
gym and
fine
played
with
cat's
this, which just
cradle with
makes
him.
him a legend.
Whenever you did something bad, myself and the other staff scolded you. You would both cry and literally run through walls. I'm sure you can still see the damage in some of them, but whatever you did, no one was upset with you. After you cried, you would both have such bright smiles it made everyone else smile too.
So he's here a lot then.
Sounds like us.
Yes, I remember them well. Your smiles haven't changed a bit.
Alright, overall, my initial. Well, I won't say initial because that's not quite accurate. My ultimate conclusion on Riechi is he's a good person overall. I suspect the whole Kizuna Lien thing was more of a moment of emotional upset concerning his daughter specifically, which isn't too unusual for any parent to feel whenever their child gets into what I would best call a suspect relationship. And when you consider not only Lien's background, but his sudden declaration of love for Kizuna 6 years ago when she was, what, freshly 18 or so? And him being, I don't know what age he was then, but he was in his 20s, that's kind of suspicious. Even I mentioned continuously at that time, upon his first introduction, that yeah, it was kind of some of the shadier stuff that I've seen. But he does actually turn out to be sincere, which is a rarity, by the way. And he turns out to be a good guy, but all of the signs did not point to that, so I can't really blame him for that initial impression, because that was my initial impression, and it stuck for me for quite some time. Even now, I'm still, looking back on it, I'm still kind of, there's still some questions there that I don't think I'll have answers to, so I'm gonna leave him alone, but I can understand why he would be that upset about that relationship. It makes a lot of sense. Otherwise, he is overall a pretty good person. He clearly spends a lot of time with the orphans. He clearly genuinely cares for the orphans. And he is shockingly fine with supernatural events going on around him because he was able to at least be part of the childhood of Mizuki and Bibi, who, their shenanigans he didn't even bat an eye at. So that was, more power to him. But that would be what I kind of ultimately see him as at this point. I just kind of wanted to get that off my chest because I've been personally flip-flopping on him and a couple of other people for quite some time now. I gotta see Mama. Hey, how you been? Haven't seen you in a hot minute.
So you two are sisters, huh? It makes sense and all, but boy, is it ever surprising.
The only people who know about the cloning are members of Abyss. To others, Mizuki Kuranushi and Mizuki Date are just sisters. Fair. What are you doing here?
Mamoru?
Why? Who are you guys? You know me?
Weren't you Tokiko's secretary and bodyguard?
The information Ryuki got in his investigation has already been transmitted. We know about Bodai, what he was doing and where.
Yeah, it was. And then this happened and I got fired.
Understandable.
Subversive Activities Prevention Act shut my eyes down for good.
Good.
Which gives me more time for day drinking.
Very true.
Shut up. You don't get to say if I'm drunk enough or not. I'm a heavyweight. Leave me alone.
You're a lightweight emotionally.
What? What did you say?
Hey, Mamoru, honey.
Maybe you're right. My heart can't take it. I drink so I don't have to face reality sober. I saw the president's body. That image is burned into my mind. I can't unsee it. How pathetic is that?
It's okay, Mamoru. Everyone has a weakness. I think humans are one of the weakest animals. We aren't covered in thick fur. We don't have hides. We can't take heat. We can't take cold. Even the littlest tree branch can scratch us and make us bleed. Really, we're the only animals like that. How did we even make it this far as a species? I think it's because we're weak. Our weakness forced us to work together. We made tools, hunted, and fought in packs. That's how we survived.
got it. What was that? Hello?
If humans were
When did this
strong
get real?
independently,
What?
Things would have been different. We might not have made it. We could have gone extinct like Neanderthals. So you're saying our weakness is central to who we are? Our weaknesses mean that we have to support each other and put aside our differences. Yeah, that's why I'll never tolerate people who oppress others. Humanity is rooted in weakness. To deny that is like denying humanity as a whole. But the sad thing is, there are so many people who do, and it ends up hurting others. LGBTQ plus people, people with disabilities, people persecuted because of their race or religion. If I had wings, I'd fly around the whole world, give all those people a hug, and tell them it's gonna be okay. And then grab my iron pipe and beat the crap out of those bastards who tormented them. I'll defend and protect minorities everywhere. I'm not gonna let any kind of backwards thinking, macho, prejudicial bullshit slide.
I love it. Let me give you 8 million yen.
Mom, more boobs. No, I meant to say more boobs.
He seems to be getting extremely emotional.
Not that you could tell by the way he looks.
That got really real for a hot minute. But even if you can stop oppression of any variety, that doesn't necessarily mean that, well, first off, you can't stop oppression because there's always going to be bad people kicking around the world, but you still aren't necessarily going to be able to fix everything. Like someone with a disability, you can't. In some cases, yes, you can give them back a certain amount of mobility, depending on the disability, but even then, that's not necessarily the same thing. You can't. There are just some things you can't fix, and I think it's also important to be realistic about that and to just try our best to be the best people we can. I'm not going to really harp on this because I kind of was unprepared for that, but, you know.
You're already drinking a cream soda.
No, not this drink.
No alcohol for you. You're only 18.
I'm good then, right? I'm 24.
Nope. I know you came here on
Oh,
your motorbike.
mama, you legend.
Have some Alfrey instead.
Ha ha ha.
Boss as in your boss? I don't know. I haven't heard anything.
Boss left us a present somewhere, but we don't know where it is. She said something about asking our friends.
I see. Then why don't I ask the mighty Milky Balls?
Please do.
Yeah, good idea.
Okay then, milky white orbs of power.
They're
Who among their
purple,
friends
but okay.
and acquaintances has the biggest you-know-what?
What?
That is, Lynn.
How do you know this? Wait a minute.
Who cares? That's what I thought.
What?
We'll put that aside for now.
Can we put it aside forever?
Okay, time to get serious
I
now.
didn't see that one coming.
Oh, Balls, the great and powerful, please find something for me. Where is the present that Boss has hidden?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
Really?
So, how about it?
Go to Nye's. The secret is there?
That has nothing to do with Boss's task. I am sure Mama is only stringing together random thoughts.
I am not so sure.
But
You solved the case already, but you're still hungry for more, hmm? Well, I do have some very valuable information. 6 years ago, on February 15th, Uru contacted So Sajima, the former politician. Why do you suppose he did that? Because So was his father, an illegitimate love child. She took the baby to Iowan, then committed suicide.
Oh.
Well, it's just a rumor. There's no proof, but that would explain a lot, wouldn't it? I'm guessing Uru wanted to meet him, the man who threw him and his mother away like garbage. That was where his tragedy began, after all.
Yeah, we never did
If
get that
So
answer,
hadn't
so this actually is nice.
Uru never would have been given up for adoption. I don't know. He's not at his manor. He disappeared about 2 weeks ago. Maybe he fled the country.
Fled the country? Why?
He's a cunning old man. I'm sure he sensed something coming. He must have thought the authorities would eventually connect him to terror. So, he decided to leave before it was too late.
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Mama, we're gonna get going.
Already? I wanted to talk more about Leon's you-know-what.
We'll save that for some other time.
Oh, sure thing. Come back again whenever. I'll be waiting.
Okay, that was a really uncomfortable series of conversations, but okay. Nice is not an option. I find this suspicious, but let's go to the Kumakura office. Oh. What are you doing here? I can take a couple of guesses, but I only have 2.
Oh, it's you guys.
Ah.
What's up with your voice? It's a Vochlocho. Vochocho? It stands for Voice Changing Lock Choker. I borrowed it from MoMA 6 years ago, but I don't use it anymore, so I returned it.
The look of despair on your face is completely accurate.
Awful honorable of you. Never thought I'd get it back.
Shinpei, what are you doing here?
Yeah, 6 years ago. I shot my gun at Sunfish Pocket. I was in prison for a little bit, but I served my sentence.
Yeah, probably for illegal possession, which would have been... it could have been anywhere from a couple of months to a couple of years.
Now I'm out.
What about your directing job?
I can't go back to that. It's not easy for a convicted felon to get a job. So I came back here and begged for another shot. Thankfully, my kid's doing good. My marriage was annulled and I don't have custody, but every birthday I get a few pictures sent to me.
That's kind of sad, I'm sorry.
Nowadays, seeing those pictures is what keeps me working hard every day.
Don't make me cry, idiot!
I really wish he didn't have the choker on.
Oh, you talking about Dokta? He contracted TC Purge.
Yeah.
He's being quarantined in a hospital right now.
I hear they were able to get rid of the virus, but it's gonna be some time until he gets his head back in line.
Yeah, that must be really damaging to your psyche. Why are you here?
I was checking some job hunting websites and I saw this place. So now I work here Fridays.
Fridays,
Oh,
specifically?
Don't worry. I'm still working at Lemniscape, but they won't make me full-time, ever. Isn't that right, Miss President?
Oh, sorry. I don't handle the personnel stuff.
Making tea, answering the phone, slicking up the gats.
So old school.
No, you're not supposed to admit you slick up the gas. You're not supposed to admit that. That is not something you say in the open.
Did I hear something about oiling guns?
She's also in charge of puff puffing.
Oh, no, please. I should have known, but please, Momo.
What? What is that?
Don't ask. I know what that is. I play Dragon Quest.
What? Why would I do that? Just look at Bibi. Her outfit is in shambles. I want to buy her new clothes. Please? Leave me alone. I like my clothes.
Why are you crying?
What is this? That made me cry. Beautiful sisterly love.
Oh my goodness, Momo. Get it
Hey,
together.
You guys are all right. Take that ball the dragon is holding. It's solid gold.
Really?
I can't take that. Don't worry about it. Quartz made me a hell of a lot of cash back in the day. Stop calling me that.
Haha.
Hey, Mizuki, did you just take
It must be the one back here.
I don't know what you're talking about.
No reason. Just fucking around with it.
He was saying, Mama, I love you. Marry me.
Gag. Shinpei, get your knife ready. You're cutting off your finger.
No.
Yeah, that boss lady sent word. She told me you two'd be coming. She said to tell you this. Darkness is 5.479.
Man is 5.4, right?
I have no idea what it means.
Shoot. These sound like coordinates. Oh, I didn't write down the other one. But I can I think I can remember.
So, Ritsu, it's time for the Puff Puff.
Roger that. The usual.
Ritzy is probably the receptionist. Her name is Ritsuko.
Please, no.
All right, Noma. Can you close your eyes for me?
Got it. Like this?
Now, hold still.
I'm wondering how they're going to interpret this.
Ritsu, come on.
Hiya!
Whoa.
Noma, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do this.
Okay, here we go. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, no. Oh, no.
The smooth sensation. I'm addicted to this feeling.
The voice is the only thing salvaging this from being the
The
most
look on her
perverted
face
thing I
is
have ever seen.
justified.
No, I think the voice makes it worse.
She is way smarter than everyone is giving her credit for. I approve. Well played. Well
Let's
played.
go, BB. Please, let's.
Well played.
Wow.
No, Moma, please stop. Stop. Stop it. Go. Oh, look, there's Mame. How you doing?
Look, Mizuki, I finally have an orichalcum trident.
Thanks for
Yay.
your business.
Oh, right. You own this place.
Thanks.
Do you? Oh, well played,
Do like a
Mizuki.
friend discount?
Nope.
That's not fair, Mizuki.
Actually, technically, that is fair, Mizuki.
I always give you free food at the Matsushita
Now, that's a
Diner,
different
don't
question.
Yeah, free pickles. Cheapskate.
Ooh. The Maid Cafe Sunfish Pocket was originally run by Mizuki's adoptive father, Renju Okiura. Due to certain events 6 years ago, Mizuki has taken over. That's right. I forgot about that.
It's a long story, so I'll cut right to it. So there we were. The 5 of us in the truck heading to the stadium.
Now, where did it come
Iris,
from?
Kizzy, Moma, and Leon, right?
And we saw those 3 being held up by the riot police. Or, I guess those 4.
Ryuki, Genny, Shoma, and Robo-G.
They said they were headed to the stadium too.
What about
So
Toma?
we let them hop in the back. Then we drove right through the barricade and saved the day.
Okay, fair enough.
This might make you kinda angry, but I think Mame is a hero.
I think I won't go that far, alright? What she did technically was not the correct way of going about that, but again, her victim was someone who very likely would have gotten the death sentence anyways. Again, I believe Japan has the death sentence, but I'm not sure. But either way, it's someone who definitely was not salvageable as a human being. And again, I can understand where she was coming from on that one.
Think about it. Uru, the culprit of the HB case, brutally killed 3 people. Not to mention he tried to brainwash all of mankind, and Mame punished that evildoer. I can't condemn her for that.
What is it, Mizuki?
Well, I don't mean to defend what Uru did, but he was held captive underground since the age of 6. They took half his organs from him forcibly. When you take that into account...
No, that doesn't really matter to me. Yes, for up to a certain point, someone in adverse circumstances is completely deserving of sympathy and help. Until they turn around, until that suffering makes them become the very kind of villain that made them suffer in the first place, becoming the monster, basically. At that point, a lot of the time, it's too late for you.
Perhaps Chikara was the worst.
He was, but he also got his comeuppance.
Here's the way I see it. Evil is created from a greater evil.
That's a good way of putting it.
Mission to destroy the root of
Yeah, we
all
never
evil.
did resolve the
Doesn't
order
look
of
like our
percent.
mission's gonna end anytime soon.
By the way. Oop.
Wow, you surprised me. Mizuki, what are you doing here?
I own the place.
Really?
What are you doing here?
Well, I wanted to investigate the day-to-day lives of young women.
As an inspector?
I need to know what's in. It's an important part of being an inspector. I feel like I said this before.
You have.
Oh, you don't have to say it. His name is Sutsugumushi.
No! Hey, stop it! It's rude to ask someone their name so many times. Encantado de conocerte. Me llamo Kagami. Me gustan las tetas grandes.
His name was... I recall it was 6 letters. It began with Ka.
6 letters. Ka. I know. Your name is...
Kanaiza!
That's enough. Have mercy.
No. I don't, what do you have to say for yourself? I can't talk to you despite the fact you're the... Well, no, I suppose that person over there is you. You legend.
You don't recognize moi?
I do.
I recognize you very well. You're the lady from Lemniscate. Me? I am but a humble taxi
I don't believe that
driver.
anymore.
I visit there often to escort the talent. I am a customer. The old hag at Matsushita Diner told me about this place.
Hey, that's my mom.
Oh, is that right? The old hag recently concluded a job interview here.
Stop calling her an old hag. Hold up.
I was wondering when that was going to click.
Indeed.
As a mermaid?
That would be the case.
Mom.
Oh, that perky mermaid tushy. I can't get enough of it.
Please, restrain yourself, man. You're so sophisticated.
Here.
It's worse than that. Is there anything else I need to be paying attention to? No. No, that isn't a Mame there. Okay.
Yeah, she gave me a message for you. Female is 6.607.
Okay.
I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean, but there it is.
What could that mean?
It's just sounding like coordinates to me. But I could be wrong.
For now, we got the info, so let's go somewhere else. Yeah, good idea.
Alright. Yoyagi Park, where I suspect we'll find Kizuna and Leon. There we are. She's still running around in bare feet. Get some shoes. Please.
Oh, Mizuki. Quartz.
Huh.
How are you?
Can you not call me that?
Ah, come on. You used to like that name.
These two are just legends. They busted out some of the hardest language in the game, and she had a Gatling gun. I want to talk about that.
What I was shooting at the stadium? It was loaded with rubber bullets.
Oh, a shame.
I could never intentionally kill someone.
I'm going to be really honest. I think she probably could, given the justification, but we're going to leave that alone.
You're so nice, Kizzy.
This man is terrified.
We canceled.
Why?
My father...
Accepted our relationship.
Amen.
Seriously? You know how the press began to report on our deeds at the stadium?
No, I didn't know that, but okay.
We agreed to some interviews.
And that's where we just came out and said it. Kizzy and I are together.
Oh, I thought you were going to just come out and say you were eloping.
And so,
which would be
my
self-defeating.
father can no longer deny our relationship. The two of them were partially responsible for saving humanity. There's no way he could force them to break up now.
I'm happy for you. Congrats, you two.
Yeah. Thanks to you both.
I am very grateful.
I don't know. I think it was you barging in with a key and a Gatling gun that probably did it, but, you know.
Yes, I did hear something. She wanted me to tell you. Light is 25.5.
Okay.
I only stole from people who made dirty money, or else Quartz wouldn't approve. And Quartz would donate her share to orphanages all over the country.
So you were like bandits of justice. How amazing.
That might be overstating it.
Huh? Why do you ask?
I'm just curious.
I never got an answer
Late
to it.
that night, I went to the basement of Horodori Institute with Quartz.
But there was nothing there. It was just an empty space.
The slicer was hidden under the floor.
and there was no door going to Uru's room.
There might have been a way in, but we didn't have time to look.
Yeah. Right after we got down there, we heard footsteps.
We ran out of Horridori
Interesting.
Institute after getting up the stairs.
Ah, that.
I contacted Leon. I thought he could help.
And Kizuno was listening in on the conversation.
So she busted out a Gatling gun.
I asked if there was any way I could help. We will put an end to Terra's plan. I could not simply stay put there.
Considering the circumstances, it makes sense that Leon wouldn't decline.
Yeah.
Thwarting Terror's plan. I am sure he wanted Kizuno present to witness his heroism.
I started to think of a plan. I wanted to take Kizzy there, but she had to be safe, no matter what. And that's when I remembered the armored vehicle. I knew it was at the Kumakura.
Right, okay, I remember that.
So I called Moma and asked if I could borrow it. Moma said,
Sounds like fun. How about I tag along?
But you didn't even do anything.
Driving? I know a guy.
That explains Ota. I see.
And Oda brought Iris, who spends a lot of time with him.
Well, we need to get going now.
See you later.
Goodbye, little big sis and big sis.
You're gonna stick with that, huh?
That's not gonna get nightmarish in terms of complication at any time. We have Iris. Date's here, of course he is. That
Date.
face. What
Date.
the beans?
Date.
I was eating at Matsushita Diner. Out of nowhere, Ota rushed
Being
in
called
and said,
by Moma.
We're going to save humanity!
And well, I thought that sounded kind of fun.
Oh, Iris, you poor sweet soul. Don't ever change, even if you're mildly weird. I'm understating that, but we're gonna leave it alone.
Fun.
You beautiful soul.
Well, Date's been like this all week.
I see.
I mean, they were dating before he got body swapped.
Oh, yeah. Vertical is male multiplied by female.
Okay, so that, I believe, was 6.4901 times... I can't remember.
I don't know what that means.
I should have been writing this down.
That's what she said.
Vertical is male. Multiplied
I'm pretty
by
sure at this
female?
point the game is probably going
Sounds meown right erotic.
Is that the only thing you think about?
Let's talk to you first, Toby.
What is it?
Oh, nothing.
You are clearly humoring this man. Hitomi is Iris's mother as well as Mizuki's elementary school teacher, and Date is Mizuki's adoptive father. Hitomi and Date are hitting on each other right now in front of Mizuki. How to describe what she's going through? Disgusting? Unbearable? Nothing she can do, I guess. But again, we established in the first game that Date was dating Hitomi before becoming this body. So it makes sense.
If that were the case, I wouldn't be here, meow.
You know the nirvanA trial code? Everyone who solved it is being quarantined right now.
A vaccine
What
has
about
been developed. Quarantining procedures should adequately solve the problem. Any damaged neurons in the brain should be repairable with nanomachines. However, such a treatment is
I was going
not
to say,
simple or
nanomachines
easy.
are not
If the
cheap
rocket
either.
had launched, the country's health infrastructure would have collapsed and
Yeah.
caused complete chaos.
Anyway, it's one big happy ending.
The meowing is probably the worst part.
I think we're interrupting something here.
You're not interrupting anything.
We are definitely interrupting. Iris, please, why are you so calm about this?
Let's go, BB. And, yeah, good idea.
Hold on, I'm not done cross-examining Date. Please stop meowing.
Iba, permission to shoot.
Granted.
Please, don't talk about him. Please.
Okay. And again. Male multiplied by female. I just don't remember what female was. It was 6.6
Denny.
something, I believe.
You opened back up, huh?
Yeah, I can't let this affect me forever.
Genny, you knew that Mame killed Uru, didn't you?
Are you going to arrest me? For cooperating with a murderer.
That's technically accessory after the fact, but we'll leave that aside.
I can't. It's not a crime just to know.
Unless you actively try to protect them.
In the end, I couldn't protect her. It's frustrating feeling so powerless. And I know not everyone will want to hear this, but I don't even think Amame should have been arrested.
I agree
Her
personally,
actions were
but
totally
you know,
justifiable.
that's just me.
Her father was killed in such a brutal way. Not to mention Terror was planning a genocide. What's wrong with killing a person like that? I can't believe she's being punished for it. After you took Amame, Shoma and I stayed with Ryuki at the house. Bomb squad came and started to inspect the thermite bomb. And that's when we got a call. Ryuki was told that the nirvanA initiative was going to take place at the stadium. From there, he must have made a plan. In order to prevent the spread of TC Purge, we needed to burn it. So, we grabbed the thermite bomb, punched our way through the bomb squad, and headed to the stadium.
Or bomb squad.
Oh, she had a message for you. Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light. I don't understand it, but that's what
Light
she
was
told me to tell you.
5.5, I'm pretty sure. Darkness, I can't remember.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light, huh?
The fact that I can't go back to these locations and cross-examine them again indicates that probably I'll be given the numbers again.
For Amame until the day she sits in that seat and smiles at me. She would be sad if she came back and the place was all run down. So I'm going to work hard to keep this place running.
Fair enough. And then Shoma, I assume, would be here. Yeah.
Shoma,
You have no
It's
one.
okay. You don't have to beat around the bush. I thought long and hard about how to feel about my sister. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't sad. But I can't be down forever.
You're right.
I'm sure you know already, but she's at the detention center. I've gone to see her every day. With Genny, but we can't really talk much. She's always crying.
Yeah.
But her lawyer said that due to the circumstances, her sentence might not be too long.
The person that Amame killed was trying to brainwash all of mankind.
They're trying to get a special exclusion
Some people
or
even
something.
think she's a hero.
Oh, the
They
number
alert
code?
the media. They could probably raise up enough of a stink to get her released.
I know how to solve it. First, change the letters to numbers. A is 1, B is 2, C is 3, and so on.
Okay.
Using that cipher.
From there, solve it the same way as the BATS 490 code. Zigzag from the top left and go from top to bottom.
Oh.
I see.
It's the same as before.
Post and ring dig.
Hora inst undig. The puzzle of the pieces of paper and the balloons was
Right.
solved in
It's
a
the exact
similar
same
manner.
process. They used the same code for everything.
778 1397145. What does that mean?
The numbers start with 35 and 139, right? Which means they're probably coordinates in
Right, I
Tokyo.
was going to say, that's latitude
so in
and
other
longitude.
words, north 35.6778, east 139.7145. That's the answer.
Those coordinates point to...
Yep.
The stadium. So the nirvanA X code is on February 15th, 12 o'clock. Come to the stadium. That was the message.
Yep, that's right.
The reason I couldn't solve this puzzle a week ago is because my memory from 6 years ago, the piece of paper in the balloon, was forgotten. Had I remembered, right.
I think about it a lot.
I can
6
imagine.
years ago, my dad took Jin's body from the amusement park. If only I had noticed back then, maybe none of this would have happened. Have you heard of the multiverse theory?
Yes.
There are multiple universes. So that means there's a universe that's just like ours, but with a slightly different history. That's the idea. If that were true, maybe Dad is out there somewhere, in another universe.
Yeah, that's what I think. Andy's Komeiji lives on happily somewhere.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Boss? No, I haven't.
Okay.
Interesting. Basic coordinates, then.
Anyway, I'm going to continue to live my life with Big Sis. I'm going to work hard to become a robot developer, and I'll continue to support her until the day someone else who can comes along.
I'm rooting for you.
He means
Good
Gen.
luck.
Alright. And here we are, the Naya's Japan branch, because we were told to come here by Mama, who shortcuts all problems.
It's still bothering me. I know what you're thinking. What Mama said, right?
Go to Nyes. The hidden secret can be found there.
what's the last secret? I guess the only thing left is Tokiko. Why did she kill herself? Why did she order Amame to do those things? Taking Jin's left half to the stadium. And taking her own body to the president's office, too. Yeah. We have no idea. Why did Tokiko do all that?
It is Tokiko's hologram.
Again.
This was among the data that was sent to me by Tama.
Welcome. I apologize, but I am currently unavailable. If you do not mind, if it's no trouble, would you guide me to Moksha?
It's different.
I will tell you a number. It is a crucial figure that can create a scene in this false world. It is called the nil number. Are you prepared? Please take.
Should I write this down? I'll write this down. What's this? Yeah. This seems important. It do indeed seem important. Let me just, wreck my desk real quick. That's fine. That is perfectly okay. Alright. I have a working pen. I have a piece of paper. 6, 9, 6, 3, 1, 8. 696318, written down.
And now, I will look forward to the day we meet again. But I am not talking about them, of course.
You're talking
Ryuki, no.
You're talking
not
to me.
Ryuki either. But you, the one listening to me now. Yes, the Freyer. You. Now.
The stadium? What are we doing here? What? You mean you don't get it, BB? Boss's present is probably here. Why do you think that?
Remember what Iris said? Vertical is male multiplied by female.
Now, insert the numbers that Mr. Chieda and Ota gave us.
Male is 5.4.
Oh, I had
is 6.607.
I was close.
5.4 times 6.607
It's the same coordinates that not
Oda,
Shoma recited to us earlier.
That's the vertical coordinate. The horizontal.
Horizontal is darkness multiplied by light.
Darkness is 5.479.
Light is 25.5.
5.479 times 25.5 equals 139.7145.
Okay, those numbers, 35.6778 and 139.7145. Don't they sound familiar? Oh, yeah.
Shoma.
North 35.6778, east 139.7145.
I see.
The vertical and horizontal were referring to coordinates. Which is here. The present must be here somewhere in the stadium. But
It's gonna lift the center part out and something's gonna come out. Nope, that nightmare is gonna show up. Oh, that's the robot with a present, sorry. I grossly went immediately into defense mode. This thing needs a turbo.
it looks pretty big.
It is somewhat unnerving.
Not something that would make a kid cheer with joy, anyway.
I mean, if they were expecting a pony.
Why don't you open it?
Okay. It's scary.
It's fine. It will not explode.
Are you sure? This is Boss we're talking about.
Well, I suppose I can't be sure.
I know. X-ray.
I figured.
Took you long enough. I was suffocating in
How upset he is.
Ryuki.
Ryuki?
Ryuki!
And I'm here too.
Tama.
Your body. You're healed?
I'm perfectly fine.
Not perfect. His wounds still haven't healed.
But I feel no pain at all.
Because I got you hopped up on painkillers.
You need to go back to the hospital.
It's fine.
It's not fine.
I had to do it. Boss gave me a call.
Hey, Ryuki. I hear you can walk now. I have a favor to ask you. I want to set up a little surprise for those two. And if you say no, I'm demoting you. Good luck.
So, yeah.
How mean. She's the devil. But I'm glad you're okay, Ryuki.
Now, keep in mind, this is all just an elaborate ploy to get Mizuki and BB to not ask for a raise. Just remember all of this.
You seem to be doing well.
Yes. Congratulations, Ryuki.
Thank you.
I'm sorry we made you worry.
You two are like a married couple.
Well...
You can't be serious.
All right, everyone, listen up.
Where are you? I'm not surprised you're here. I'm expecting a dance sequence, to be honest. Ah, look at that.
Here we go. Let's celebrate Ryuki's full recovery.
It's not a full recovery. Let's
It's
not.
not a full recovery.
Anyway, we have a special dance for you.
Oh,
Please watch
gadzooks.
us. Start the music.
I'm just glad this is the final, hopefully the final time. I'm not going to make any assumptions. Is this the same song even? Please tell me it's at least a different song. It's not even a different song. It's the same song. Oh my goodness. And it's even... I was expecting her to show up. I wasn't expecting you to sing. But I shouldn't be surprised. Yeah, you don't quite fit in with that group there, Ryuki. At least they're finally adding some different lyrics. Don't twirl your knife, please.
Nice idea. I've got cucumbers. Why are we count the hunt newcomers?
You know, I'm impressed Mom this year. A good stinking thing because she carried this case. I'll die on that hill.
But dreams aren't just for dreamers. I'll be your healer. Worlds apart, I've come for you, love. Take the glass slipper, be my princess. Maybe, just maybe?
Maybe, just maybe?
Didn't she already accept? Oh wait, Richi's back there. And so is the bodyguard. And the inspector. I thought that was her hair for a second there.
I suppose I'll put aside my duty.
Good. Now it's time to kick your booty.
Now that is how you earn a suspension.
So what? I'm here for the attention.
It's true that we can get ourselves boyfriends
Because you're human weapons and they can't consent.
We do look really cute when we're kicking some
It's because you're human weapons.
Every time you fight it makes you want to cry.
The tears will build up on the inside.
It's because you're human weapons. Oh man. I just realized the receptionist is there. For some reason. And... what's his name? The big guy. I can't remember his name. And Hitomi, who barely did anything in this particular plotline, but okay. So where's the plot twist? There's a third one coming. It's not the last we've seen of Tokiko. I'm looking to see if there's some kind of end of credits stinger going on here. Do we click? We don't click. That didn't make any difference, I don't think. Cool. Okay. Great. I'll investigate a little bit more to see if there's any kind of hidden thing here. I might do a follow-up episode detailing where Dahlia Boat came from, because I still don't understand that, and I'm not going to walk away from the game until I do. So if you want to know exactly where the Dahlia part of Dahlia Boat came from, I can put that in an epilogue video for this series, as well as maybe including when I was Bibi and when I was Mizuki in this game, and possibly any other information I can find out. If you want it, if you do, just leave a comment down below. Otherwise, thank you all very much for joining me, and have a great 24 hours.